What's up, guys? Now your boy with this Adamslink Media. Welcome back to another crazy video. This beautiful Monday morning. I'm wishing you a fruitful week. So guys, don't forget to like this video, comment, share it on all social media platforms. Follow me on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook at Adamslink Media, and make sure you also subscribe and click that bell notification. So guys, this video gonna be a long video because I have so much to talk about. So make sure you stay tuned and watch it to the end. I think you're gonna gain one or two things from it. And also, guys, one of the other things I'm going to be talking about, of course, is Wizkid, Blackface calling Wizkid a fool for calling out President Muhammadu Buhari, and also SARS has been banded. All SARS operations have been banded across Nigeria, and some juicy SARS stuff I'm going to be discussing. Firstly, guys, SARS has been banded, right? But the question is, will it actually stop them from still carrying on their activities? Carrying on their killings in Nigeria? For me, I don't think it's going to stop them. I just think they're just going to remove that name, SARS. Then carry this set of people, put them in another body, they give them another uniform in the police as a police division. That is what I think. I think is they are deeply rooted. We don't have only the problem that we have in this country is not only with SARS. Is the police entirely in this country, because we all know not only SARS goes around knocking people's door or catching yahoo boys or those kind of stuff, catching innocent boys out there. Police is the main issue. We have never heard of SARS police going to catch any governor's child. We have never heard them going to catch any senator, harassing senators or any of all those politicians' children, or any big like super rich men, or those people that have stand in society. We have never heard of SARS harassing them. I think it's a systematic something that has been planted. That's what I think. So majorly SARS is not our problem. The police force is our problem. They need to reform it. They need to reform it. Because at the end of the day, they will crop SARS, they will take that set of persons to another division in police. There they will continue their activities. SARS are going after boys, after youth, boys and girls. EFCC going after youth. ICPC going after youth. Soldiers going after youth. Police going after youth. Politicians still going after youth, because even our president say our youths are lazy. Everybody just going after youth in this country. So tell us, what chance do we have in going out there seeking for a visa to work outside Nigeria, when our home people, when our whole government have told the outside world that we Nigeria youths, all Nigeria youths are criminals, all Nigeria youths are yahoo guys? Tell me, what chance do you, me, have in going outside there and selling our product, selling our goodwill? We don't have a chance, guys, because our own home, our own fathers are telling us, telling the outside world that we are lazy. Our own fathers are telling the outside world that we cannot amount to nothing. Our own fathers are telling the outside world that we are criminals. Every day. No. They keep arresting, wrong profiling. And they will do their investigation. The next thing, a guy driving a Benz, a guy using an iPhone, using a good phone, using spraying good cologne, doing just looking soft. Generally, it's automatically a yahoo guy to these people. It's really sad, guys. We all need to stand up. And now, Runtown has called on national protest. You already know Runtown. It says it's going to happen. I'm going to check the date. Runtown is calling on national protest, and he's saying he's going to be the one to lead that protest. And I think people like Naira Marley will be there also. And Naira Marley said, warning the public that, see, We will be going on protest, but soldiers, police, other security agency might be joining them. So if you go to that protest and you see any police officer, soldier personnel, do not attack them because they might be part of the protest. Honestly, if this actually goes through, if this Runtown, Naira Marley and other celebrities coming out to protest, peaceful protest, if it actually goes through, honestly, I will be very, very happy, because I can imagine the masses that they're going to pull out. But honestly, there's 80% chances that that protest will not pull through, because our Nigerian celebrities are known for backing out when it comes to protests. Two-Face did that. Two-Face backed out several times for protests. He will call on protests and we backed out. So I just pray that, no, with this protest, they can still just hold their ground and let us just seek, because SARS, bandit SARS is not the problem. The problem is still there. They are still going out. Less than 5 hours after police banned SARS, they were still going out operating. They were still going out operating, guys. And another thing that I want to discuss is Wizkid. Blackface called Wizkid a fool simply because Wizkid called out Muhammad Buhari, calling him an old man. This is what Blackface said. He said, you know, Wizkid said yesterday to Buhari, Donald Trump is not your business, old man. Police, SARS, still killing Nigeria youth on a daily. Do something. Nothing concern you for America. Face your country. Then Blackface, I don't know if you guys, for those of you who don't know Blackface, Blackface was like part of the group Plantation Boys. Blackface, Face Alone, Two-Face. Two-Face, who is so popular, is the popular of the most popular among those group. They were part of group, and the Blackface and Two-Face had long time quarrel. Well, they have settled it over Africa Queen. So that guy Blackface, those of you who know him, you can Google him on social media, on Google, and that Blackface called Wizkid a fool. He say, why don't you face your music, small man? I understand why this is difficult, because it doesn't have any substance. So it's telling Wizkid to face his music. I understand, like, honestly, guys, you see, this is what I'm talking about. When you come out, when anybody comes out to do something good, to talk about something good, like to really, really change things, one person from Nigeria will also come outside to discriminate you. But that will not stop anybody from coming out. It shouldn't stop any celebrity from speaking out at all, because everybody's entitled to their opinion. So I commend Wizkid of coming out straight to the point. Another Nigeria celebrities, Zlatan, Davido, Naira Marley, Runtown, Banky W, a lot of Nigeria celebrities out there who came out to stand, to say enough is enough. Enough is enough, guys. So I'm still going to come back to that SARS something. Well, I just have some shocking things that I'm going to be discussed, and this has to do with a woman who has been in prison for 7 months now, simply because she was unable to pay hospital bills after she gave birth. This woman was a nursing mother and her baby alleged detained in hospital. Sorry, I said in prison. Nursing mother and her baby alleged detained in hospital for 7 months over her inability to pay bills. Sorry, I said prison, guys. It was not prison. Sorry for that misinformation. I said a nursing mother and her baby have allegedly been detained in a hospital for 7 months since she gave birth due to her inability to pay her hospital bills. Blessing Bassi, 27, was rushed to Mojo Hospital, Church Street, Ishasha, Lagos in March. She had lost consciousness on March 6 while she was 7 months pregnant and was taken to the hospital where she was registered for antenatal care. However, due to lack of adequate equipment, she was transferred to Mojo Hospital. She was operated on and delivered safely. But when she was unable to pay the bill, she was detained. She was also asked to vacate the bed in the hospital for other patients. Blessing and her baby have been sleeping on the floor of one of the ward of Mojo Hospital for months. It is alleged that Blessing, a hairdresser, has pleaded with the hospital management to allow her to leave the hospital and return to work so she can earn enough to pay back, but they refuse. She is also allegedly not allowed to leave the hospital premises to buy anything for herself and the baby, except one of the nurses help her out. Just imagine, guys. This woman cannot pay bills. Good and fine. So how do you want her to pay bills? Do you want the good Samaritan to come outside to come and pay her bills? Why not simply let that woman go out and work? The woman said she want to go out and work to earn money so that she can pay her bills. The hospital said no. They don't even allow her to go out to buy food. It's the nurses that will accompany her. How do you expect her? Man, this country. I've never seen a debtor going to jail before. The only thing they can do to a debtor is bring out a plan for that person to pay. Okay, you're going to pay from this. Are you working? We're going to be collecting your salary. Or give that lady a work. She doesn't have a work. Employ her in the hospital. Make her a cleaner. She's an hairdresser. You simply just want to keep her there for what? 7 months now. In that 7 months, if that girl sued that hospital to court, I'm telling you, they're going to pay a good 7 months salary for staying in that hospital. Employ her in that hospital. Make her to clean until you get your money. Then if you wish to sack her, you sack her. Not keep her there. Also, guys, a woman, a former staff of First Bank, has been sentenced to 98 years in prison, guys. 98 years in prison. Let me just read the news. They say a former staff of First Bank of Nigeria Limited Adesaki has been sentenced to 98 years in prison by Justice Muniru of Oyo High Court for fraud. A statement released by the EFCC said Adesaki was found to have committed financial fraud against her employers to the tune of 49 million naira and also additional $368,000 belonging to the bank, which she converted to her personal use. She was prosecuted by Ibadan Zonal Office of the AFCC on 40-count charges bordering on stealing, forgery, and fraudulent accounting. Well, she was sentenced to 90-something years, 98 years in prison. Good for her. She did fraud, so she had to pay. It's people's money. But why is this life unfair? This life no balance at all. This life is so unfair. Somebody will steal billions and will go scot-free. Someone will steal millions, will get little jail sentence up to 98 years. Why in the market somebody will steal 100 naira and the citizen there will burn that person to ashes? Oh God, this life is so unfair. I'm talking about people burning human beings simply because they're still in the market. These guys, like, how do you feel burning a human being for stealing in the market or in the open place? How do you guys feel? Well, like I've said, guys, this life is so unfair. And also, guys, for those of you who don't know, Runtown, Naira Marley are leading the protest very, very soon, guys. So for those of you who are going to join them in peace, no fighting, because they said police and other police, soldiers and other security agencies might be joining them in that rally. So please do not go there to cause any trouble, because they will be joining you guys to protest. It's national problem. It's a national thing. The only thing that I am not happy about is because the constant discrimination of youth. They are spoiling our names. They don't allow us to have opportunity outside. Even people say who want to, you see a lot of people abroad giving Nigerian youth see finish. Like they are disrespecting us. Not therefore though, because of the wrong profiling that our government have given, like the bad name that our government has given us. Calling us scammers, Yahoo boys, so many names, guys. So many names. Enough is enough. Enough is enough. There are scammers everywhere in the world. There are thieves everywhere in the world. There are robbers everywhere in the world. When it comes to internet fraud, Nigeria is not top 10. I'm not saying it's good, but it's the truth. Nigeria are not top 10. But why will our government automatically see all Nigeria youths as criminals, as Yahoo guy? Because Yahoo guys is equal to a criminal. They are the same thing. There's no difference. Seeing us as criminals. I cannot go out looking good. I cannot go out holding an expensive phone. I can't go out driving a Mercedes Benz that I wholeheartedly hand. I cannot go out driving a fancy car. I can't go out to a club to enjoy myself. I can't go out to buy fuel or in my Benz. I can't go out to do nothing. I can't travel by road in the box because one policeman left his house, or one person, security agent, left his house. Pray to God that God should give him just one boy to pay him money. Having that mindset, one policeman just left, having that mindset that today I'm going to make so amount, so I will catch this Yahoo boy, and the one that I will just wrong profile any guy that I see. I must make money today. It is bad. Meanwhile, this is what Naira Marley said. Let us play the video.
I'm just gonna talk from my own opinion, like, really deep down. Me personally, I don't think end SARS is the problem. It's not about end SARS. What are you talking about end SARS? If you end SARS, what? Police, they're not gonna end police. Police is still going to shoot, or someone else with a gun is gonna shoot. That's not what it is. You need to stop the shooting. It's not about ending SARS, because, like, to be honest, there's a lot of SARS that actually done their work. Not all police are bad. They're not all bad. Some of them are actually good, Some of them are good. Do you get me? There's some SARS that actually done a lot of work. Do you understand? Like, the SARS that's actually working. You can't just say end SARS just because one SARS or two SARS fucked up. All right.